Dak and Troy, hello.
Hello.
We asked you a lot about the event and the meaning of it, but both of you have a story you can share when you've walked someone down the runway, and just what that moment is like for them from your perspective, and just kind of the feel and what the place is like.
Yeah, I mean, gosh, there's so many years. I'm not sure exactly what year this is for me, but 27, 26. Yeah, I mean, it is the most rewarding event that I do. And I'll never forget the first one I attended. I was not part of it. I was just a guest, and it was a luncheon. And to see these kids walk the runway, they were dressed out in Nordstrom's apparel, and smiles on their faces, and we've all visited the hospitals. I know Dak has. I did certainly as a player, and you see these kids and what they battle and what they have to endure. More than any kid should have to, and then to see them in this environment, in this setting, and just light up the way that they do it's amazing. And then when you have kids of your own, then it just hits home a little bit more. And then with Babe going through what he went through with his son, and at every level, it just resonates. So I don't have a particular story with any one particular kid, but it is a night that you can see it when these kids come out on the runway and what it means to them, and for a moment in time, they're on top of the world, and they don't always feel that way.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Troy hammered it every aspect of what this night means, how special it is, and what these kids go through on a daily basis, understanding their fight, and just be able tonight to give them hope. There's not one moment. However, every time I've done this, honestly, this being my second time being the honorary co-chair, but years past, coming and being able to walk, being asked to, being someone's hero, just that alone, just holding those kids' hands, walking down that aisle, you feel that, as Troy said, they're on top of the world, something that we get to feel at different times, and maybe take it for granted. But when you get to walk with these kids and you understand what they're going through, the real fight that they have to go through each and every day, that's a special moment for me, and it's inspiring to me, and it's just as rewarding to me, I think, as it is to these kids, and that's what's so special about this night and that walk particular. But everyone has been great, and I expect tonight to be even better, and that's what's great about Children's Cancer Fund, and just us continuing to try to honestly end this fight together.
How much is being a new dad? So last time we talked, it just happened, and how much, a few weeks have gone by, make you even more appreciative of what these kids are going through?
Yeah, definitely hits different. Hits different this year. Having went through my own experiences, right? Seeing what cancer does, seeing that with my mom, but then coming here, seeing it happening to kids. It just definitely is different. Something that you don't even want to think of, and just to understand that these kids have to go through that every day, and parents can't say that. These parents can't say, "I wish I didn't think of this." It's an everyday reality for them, and just to be able to give them hope, be able to lift them up on top of the world for one night, to make them forget about all the treatments, the hospital visits, and see the smile on their kids' face, see them with their heroes, see them with so many people supporting them, lifting them up. That's what I try to think about, and not the alternative, honestly. And that's why I'm here, is to try to end this thing, and to hopefully we increased that number. It's 50 kids coming back, and hopefully it's 7,500. And one day we'll be able to say every kid that comes here is able to come back, and that's why I'm here. And I know Troy as well, and everybody has a passion to hopefully get there.
The Man of the Year title has moved on to the next guy, but I wonder for both of you, even when somebody else has taken that mantle for the next year, how does that title sort of stick with you guys through the year, for you, particularly through the years, and for you now that you're kind of a year removed from that, how much does the legacy sort of stay with you?
Well, it stays. I think that what I think the league has done a great job of, and I have credited, and I continue to credit Roger Goodell for that. He's made the Man of the Year award really the most highly sought, prestigious award of the year when it's handed out at the honors which is fantastic. And I think that, as far as, it's an honor, obviously. There's so many great candidates, and because the league, it's so important to them, it means a lot then to receive that award. But I will say that there are so many players. There's one from every team. So you got the 32 that are nominated each year. Only one gets it. But there are so many other players that do so much good in their communities. I've always felt that way. I saw it when I played. I still see it, even as a broadcaster, when the Man of the Year comes around and the people that are up for being nominated just by their respective teams. But it means a lot. I just received a jersey because now, to take it a step further as to what the award means is, Dak will have the Man of the Year emblem on his jersey. They weren't doing that when I received it. And then just this week, as a matter of fact, Nationwide, who sponsors that, sent out a Cowboys jersey with my jersey and name and with the emblem on it so that I would have one of those. So it means a lot to be a part of it, but I know that there's a lot of other people that are really well deserving of it.
Can I get one of those jerseys?
You don't have?
Yeah, no, I'm saying one of yours
Yeah.
with the patch on it. No, as Troy said, it's an elite fraternity. It's the most prestigious award, and just obviously when you're recognized as that, it's something you get to carry on with you. But it's an honor. It's an honor in everything that I do as I go forward. I know that I'm representing the people that have come before me and won this award, and the people that will follow me and won this award, and really just the NFL as a whole. As Troy said, there's so many people that there honestly may be a first team and a second team. We may should get there because so many people are pouring into the communities, and that's what's great, and that's what's great about the league and honestly the leaders in the NFL, making sure that they give back. So I just want to make sure that I'm representing them, representing the Payton family nationwide and the NFL the right way, particularly because I wear that on my jersey. Everyone sees that. But in the same time, it's who I am, so that makes it easy.
For either of you or both of you, both of you guys have won the award, but at what point did you guys realize the platform that you guys have, not just as pro athletes, but specifically quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys, and how important is it to use that platform, to make a kid's day or do these kind of things?
Yeah, for me, probably the moment I really recognized how big the impact was, and any little thing I did, how far it could be taken, was when I missed the trash can throwing a cup away my rookie year, and having had 3 touchdowns and maybe whatever yards it was that game, the highlight was me missing the trash can, but however getting up and picking it up. And from there, it just showed like the spotlight is on me. Everything you do, you live in a glass house, and so honestly thankful in that sense because of my story, being able to have those eyes, live in a glass window, as you can say, but being able to share my story and inspire, I'm thankful for that. So it's something that a lot of responsibilities you carry in this position, quarterback, NFL, especially for the Dallas Cowboys. But it's a blessing to be able to inspire, to be able to reach so many people, not just in one community, not just in the state, but honestly across the world.
Is that the toughest part for you? Both you played the position, the spotlight is always on you, unlike, say, the quarterback of Arizona or in Miami. Whatever you do, people want to know what's going on. Is that the toughest part?
Was that directed to me, Troy?
I don't know. I don't know. He seemed to be looking at you.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I guess if you're in the comparison, world, but I'm not. I focus on myself, my life, the blessings that I have. I know who I am through the ups, through the downs. I'm gonna stay the same, and so if you get out there and you fill yourself up with that exterior opinions, of course it'd be challenging. And there's times that maybe it's been that way, but through growth, through experiences, through age, it's part of my life. And as I said, the best part of it is the other side and the people that I can inspire, and how many people that are seeing the good. And it's a blessing, and good and bad with everything. But
I think I think if you talk to the quarterback in Arizona or any other city, I don't know that they feel that it's any different for them. I don't think they feel that, man, if they're not winning, I'm glad I'm in this city as opposed to if I were in Dallas. And there's high expectations for all these teams, and there's a lot of pressure on the quarterback in all these cities. And when they don't play well and you don't meet expectations, it's tough. So I don't, the idea that there's more pressure in Dallas. I don't know that Dak feels more pressure than some other quarterback. There's certainly more attention, as we know, with the Cowboys, and I think that, from my perspective, that was what I enjoyed, the fact that I played for an organization that it wasn't one of those cities that maybe didn't go out and expect to win at the highest level, but. There's a lot of attention on this team each and every year, and with that comes a lot of benefits, and with that, obviously, when things don't go well, there's a lot of hardships with that as well.